Hi guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I videoed anything. I've been gone because of school and then I got married this year. So between planning a wedding and trying to get done with the semester, it's just been really hard for me to video anything. So since I've been gone for such a long time, I figured y'all don't really know anything about what's going on in my book life. And so I'm going to do a bookshelf tour today just to start my channel back up. I've collected a lot of books in the last year, as you can see. I've upgraded from one small bookshelf to I have this tall bookshelf and I have one more in the dining room. So I'm going to show y'all everything that I have on my bookshelves. And I would like to say that this bookshelf behind me is actually done by genre. So I have like young adult fiction, young adult contemporary, middle grade, historical fiction, and then I also have just some like random things that I don't really know where they fit. So, and then my other bookshelf is just kind of a mess, but I'm going to show you what I have anyways. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the bookshelf tour and let me show you what I have. Undertow by Michael Buckley. This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And some books I have on top here. The Ramayana by R.K. Narayan. Technical Manual and Dictionary of Classical Ballet by Gail Grant. The Boilerplate Rhino by David Quammen. Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Beautiful Creatures by Camry Garcia and Margaret Stoll. Beautiful Darkness by Camry Garcia and Margaret Stoll. Beautiful Chaos and Beautiful Redemption by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. In a Burning and the Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. The Fifth Wave and the Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. Codename Verity by Elizabeth Veen. Briar Rose by Jane Yolen. We Were the Lucky Ones by Georgia Hunter. In the Shadow of Blackbirds by Kat Winters. A Northern Light by Jennifer Donnelly. To the Scaffold, The Life of Marie Antoinette by Carolee Erickson. And on this shelf I have this cute little plant. I got it from TJ Maxx. And I also have this candle called Balsam Fir, and I also got it from TJ Maxx. I have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Crown of Feathers by Nikki Powell Prado, and over here I have City of Bones, this copy of City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and City of Heavenly Fire, which is the Mortal Instruments series. And then I have Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess, which is the Infernal Devices series. And I also have Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, and Queen of Air and Darkness, which is the Dark Artifices series. Then I have 3 Dark Crowns and 2 Dark Reigns by Kendare Blake. I have the second book in the trilogy, but it is on my Kindle. Then I have The Cruel Prince and the Wicked King by Holly Black. And I have The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chokshi. This shelf is sort of my contemporary shelf. So on the top here, I have Speak by Lori Halse Anderson, Winter Girls by Lori Halse Anderson, It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini, One Day in December by Josie Silver, Backlash by Sarah Darer Littman, Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow, Pretenders by Lisa Harrison, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, Turtles All the Way Down, and The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, Anna and the French Kiss, and Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, Along for the Ride and Once and For All by Sarah Dessen, Saint Anything and That Summer by Sarah Dessen, and What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. And then I have Story of a Girl by Sarah Zarr. And then I have this little Kathy Primitive from TJ Maxx that says Start Each Day with One Small Positive Thought. And then over here I have these books which are still contemporaries. I have The Lonely Hearts Club by Elizabeth Yulberg. This is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I've had this book for a really long time, so I lost the dust jacket for it. So I'm going to totally botch the name of this author, but the book is This Is Where It Ends by Marieke Nijkamp. I think that Nishkamp, I think that is how it's pronounced. And then I have I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zuzak, Counting by Sevens by Holly Goldberg Sloan, The Unexpected Everything and Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Then I have Once Was Lost by Sarah Zarr. And last on this shelf, I have Roomies by Sarah Zarr and Tara Altabrando. Alright, so that we live near a train, so you might hear a train in this part of the video, and I'm sorry for that. This shelf has the rest of my contemporary and my middle grade books. I have Wintertown by Stephen Edmond, The Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider, The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. Sorry, I'm gonna botch that one too. I think it's Graham Simpson. Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven, and When You Were Here by Daisy Whitney. So that is all of my contemporary novels on this bookshelf, and these right here are going to be my middle grade books. So I'm in the process of getting all of the Series of Unfortunate Events book. The rest of them are in the mail. The ones that I have so far are The Wide Window, The Hostile Hospital, The Carnivorous Carnival, The Slippery Slope, The Grim Grotto, The Penultimate Peril, and The End by Lemony Snicket. The next books that I have are The Uglies, The Pretties, and The Extras by Scott Westerfield. Then I have the first 5 books of the Percy Jackson series. I have The Lightning Thief, A Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. And then I have The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. And then I just have this woodblock B for my last name, Bailey. One of my friends got it for me for Christmas. I'm not sure where it's from. And this shelf just has some like random things. I have some classics on it, some Bible study books, and just kind of like some thrillers, just random things on here. So first I have Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz, Chain Letter by Christopher Pike, The Roanoke Girls by Amy Engel, Fractured by Terry Terry, Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender, The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart, A Diary of a Haunting by M. Verano. Alright, and these right here are just kind of like classics and some books that I had for school. I have The Inferno of Dante, the New Verse Translation by Robert Pinsky, The Complete Poetry of John Milton, Gilgamesh, a new rendering in English verse by David Ferry, the Bhagavad Gita, the Folger Shakespeare Library edition of Hamlet, The Giver by Lois Lowry, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bront, and To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This one is just a random book, and these 3 are devotionals. National Geographic's Vampire Forensics. I had the dust jacket for it, but I took it to the beach this summer and lost the dust jacket in the process. And then I have He Chose the Nails by Max Lucado, Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and Adored 365. And this is just a notebook. It's a Hogwarts notebook. This bookmark that I got from Books A Million, it says, she reads books as one breathes air to fill up and live. And then this is just a fake book box. So this first shelf right here really doesn't have anything, any organization to it, so I'm just gonna get right into it. The King of Matthias, which is a school book. Growing Up Muslim, which is also another school book. I have Stalking Jack the Ripper and Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco. I have The Vampire Academy and Frostbite by Michelle Mead. This is the Shadow Falls series, which includes Born at Midnight, Awake at Dawn, Taken at Dusk, Whispers at Moonrise, and Chosen at Nightfall by C.C. Hunter, Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. This one won't fit, but it's Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys, Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Myers. Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, Always and Forever, Laura Jean by Jenny Han. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, The Evolution of Mara Dyer, The Retribution of Mara Dyer, and The Becoming of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkin. Deadly Little Voices, Deadly Little Games, Deadly Little Lies, Deadly Little Secrets, and Deadly Little Lessons by Lori Feria Stolzar. Fallen by Lauren Kate, and The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. Girl in Snow by Danya Kukofka. Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. Loner by Teddy Wayne. The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. Extraordinary Means by Robin Schneider. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, Hollow City, and Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield. We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach. Fixing Delilah by Sarah Aukler. Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes. Ravenwood by Andrew Peters. Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. This is Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. It didn't come with a dust jacket because I ordered it off Thrift Books, but this is still pretty. Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. The Merciless 2 by Danielle Vega. We Know It Was You by Maggie Thrash. And last is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. Alright guys, so those are all the books that I have. I just ordered quite a few, so hopefully I'll be getting those in the mail soon. Maybe I'll do an unboxing, maybe a book haul. I'm not quite sure. But I hope you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on my Instagram. It is bookish_Bailey. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.